Tom Taylor has returned into the DC universe, and this time he's in continuity. At least since Suicide Squad that came out last year. So we're talking about the next major thing he's doing, Tom Taylor's Nightwing run. This is the 78th issue. They're not renumbering back to one. This continues off the Dan Jurgens stuff and continues off of the whole. And basically, it's somewhat of a soft reboot where they're most likely not going to be addressing the whole memory erased issue where he lost his memories because Didio is a bitter man who hated Nightwing's existence because legacy, and says that we only like Nightwing because he ages with you, and definitely not because of anything else. If he has great character or great stories, no. We only like him because he grew up with us. Even though when I got into Nightwing in the TV show, he was Robin and Nightwing, whereas in the DC comics, he was Nightwing by the time I got into the stuff. So, yeah, Tom Taylor has taken the reins with his signature artist, Bruno, as part of this whole new reinvention and basically trying to remind us why Nightwing has been such an iconic character and why he continues to be that iconic character, one of the big pieces of the DC universe. So, we're at Gotham Heights Park. Back then in the old days. I've always disliked bullies. Oh, you should definitely know. I definitely never did anything that was contradictory to what I just said. I'm like, when it comes to going ahead and being bullied, I'm clearly the victim and everything. It's not like I go ahead and act like Batman half the time, and then the other half of the time I'm cheating on my girlfriends with another girl who I've had an on-again, off-again relationship. Then we got married, then we didn't, then I proposed her, then we didn't. Then Infinite Crisis came, I was almost killed off because the editorial mandate requesting it, but then Jeff Johns was too powerful, so he kept me around. So the only reason I'm still alive is because of Jeff Johns. Dan Didio was a whiny little baby who hated my new existence. So anyways, we see these three bullies bullying a young kid with a girl charging at them saying, "Leave him alone!" And yeah, then it's revealed that the person who was bullying the kid back then was named Shelton Lyle, where Nightwing narrates saying, Shelton Lyle, where perfect teeth meant privilege. You got a problem, girl? He came from money. His dad owned an insurance company renowned for not paying out. People pay for a safety net, then Shelton's dad took the net away when they needed it most. Yeah, I do. Oh, he had it all, and expected to always get his way because he always had. Hey, seriously? You want to butt in? And it's revealed to be Nightwing, or Dick Grayson when he was young. Dick. Yeah, I'm surprised no one has made the joke about in the comics as much as they probably could. In fact, he even goes ahead and says it. Bullies don't really get to me, personally. After Tony Zucco killed my parents, there wasn't much left that could hurt me. And let's face it, you need thick skin to go through life named Dick. Well, at least he addressed why I know it bothers him. Shelton was raised to believe hurting people was something to aspire to. Ah, so modern humanity, got it. You are ahead of the curve. Yeah, I know who you are, and I caught your last act of the circus. Best thing I ever seen. The Flying Graces guessed they couldn't fly after all. So instead of being a bully who's just taking out his own issues, probably having parental issues, he's just gonna be an asshole. Got it. Straight up unrepentant asshole. So I guess that means I can go ahead and criticize Vince now because he forced Booker T to say on commentary, Gravity did not forget Owen, because, that definitely was going to sit well with people. So Dick Grayson, naturally most likely pissed, just says, walk away, leave the kid alone. Are you sure? I can count at least. I assume you can't, otherwise you had 3-on-1 here, and that's pretty pathetic. Shelton was 2 years older, had about a foot on me. And he curses, you boom! But he never considered other people before. It meant he underestimated them. And he lost some of his perfect teeth. With a headbutt, he goes ahead and basically breaks down some of that teeth with his head. Yeah, that sounds about right. And he's naturally taken down, but yeah. The brawl of the ages begins. Of course, he had goons. They always have goons. Guys drawn to power seem to want to bask to the glow of the worst people on Earth. I got a few good hits in, and then things turned. Oh, and by the way, when he got a few good hits in, yeah, I was thinking to myself, oh god, oh god, I'm pretty sure the situation would be different if, considering how powerful the Gotham Elite is these days. But yeah, the bully goes ahead and says, "I'll just so much so my dad owns the police. You think they'll listen to you over me? What do you think, Dad?" And naturally, Jim Gordon was had his fists on his hips and was ready to look like he was gonna like, oh shit. It was not Shelton's day. I was supposed to keep a low profile. Here we are, Mr. Grayson. Being driven home by the police could not have been called low profile. Whoa, you live in a castle? No. Kinda. You have a dragon and a moat? No. Do your dishes spontaneously break into musical numbers? No. Oh, goddamn. So you watched Beauty and the Beast. Got it. It was nice to meet you. Did you ever get locked in the tower and need just to be rescued? Just send your fairy godmother to find me. I knew Bruce was going to be angry because Bruce is an unrepentant asshole at times. But Bruce wasn't in. Thank you for bringing him home, Detective Gordon. And I was in the middle of those dishes, Master Grayson. And you can dry him if you want. You realize this is my job. Sure, and you realize I'm not going to be cool with that. Master Grayson, I just want to help. I know, you seem to live by those words. You fought 3 students? And there was a kid, they were hurting him. I'm sorry, Alfred. Master Bruce may feel you should be only a hero when wearing a costume. But I'm glad Dick Grayson steps up when someone is in need. It takes a different hero to help without a mask. Translation: I am better than Bruce at times because I actually know how to speak to people and not be a gigantic a-hole about it. And then we cut to the montage where Nightwing is making a leap off a tower. Nightwing leaping into the light. Part 1, DC Comics proudly presents. And we cut to some alley in Blüdhaven, where it goes rather dark. Blüdhaven doesn't have the madness of Gotham. It's just cruel. I mean, like, you're basically advocating that Blüdhaven should just be nuked off the earth. Oh, wait, we actually did that, and that led to a horrible crossover story that led to his complete destruction, and then no one ever followed through with that. So anyways, to prove that the Blüdhaven is apparently worse than Gotham, these 3 bullies go ahead and just kick a puppy because formality, because any semblance of some humanity is out of the window for Blüdhaven. So yeah, they're just kicking a 3-legged puppy. I'm not kidding, it's a 3-legged puppy. So clearly that means he lost one arm in either an accident or amputation, and he barely escaped. And the bullies just say, "Do it again! So cool! Oh man, dude!" And Nightwing arrives from the mist. You know, I usually open with something disarming and witty, but then I'm not usually this disgusted. Unless I'm at myself, in which case we do a retcon that has me sleep with Barbara Gordon right before my wedding, in which case I'm the asshole. In this case, Ace, we shouldn't talk. We're just having some fun, man. Yeah, all we did was just kick puppies. It's fun. Your idea of fun is torturing small animals? You need to broaden your horizons, people. Find something less destructive. Maybe catch a movie, take up ice skating. Hey, I guess the fun's over now, and I'm gonna use a gun and prove that I'm a monster that should probably be shot in the head. Head by the police department. And he pulls a gun on the puppy. And yeah, Nightwing's pissed. I'm not letting you shoot a puppy in the head. Yeah, by this point, I'm pretty sure Batman would be like, I'm pretty sure Batman would be like Zack Snyder's Justice League Batman and kick their asses and more so and break their bones. So, in my experience, the next thing you know, the dog will have lost its memory and be driving cab. And with or without amnesia, a dog shouldn't be behind the wheel of a car. Yeah. So yeah, the bullies run away because I'm pretty sure we can say they're not bullies, they're more like animals that need to be punched in the face and probably put down by the government at this point because Blüdhaven's advocating for mass destruction. So yeah, naturally the dog is naturally scared because honestly it has emotional scars and mental scars. Whereas Nightwing tries to take it and be nice to it, saying, "Hey, it's okay. I'm not going to hurt." And the dog bites him. Yow. This poor girl has come through a lot and doesn't trust anyone. I remember that well. And with a bleeding hand, man, that dog's bite is fierce. He takes off with his nunchucks to go ahead and grapple away, saying, "Right, fed for you, doctor for me. I've always disliked bullies, and the city's run by them. They're here, Mr. Desmond. Good, Commissioner McLean. I used to stand up to the Blockbuster and all the other criminals, but I went away and they got worse. By the way, I mean I was editorially mandated to be an idiot. I'm not happy, Mr. Mayor. Blüdhaven is corrupt to its core, and too many people have resigned themselves to not being able to fight against it. I do have office hours, Ronald, and an office. Meeting at night under a bridge feels like a certain way to attract trolls. A number of my operations have stagnated, Mr. Mayor. Your spreadsheets really putting the organized crime here there. Don't pretend to be shocked by a well-run operations, Miss Council President. I know who your family are, and I know where you've come from. This is your business, Mr. Blockbuster. What do you expect me to do? I expect you to not cancel me because I was corrupted by streaming services. I'm already at war with Mr. Netflix. I expected you to do as you were told, but you failed me. Are we just here so you can intimidate me? No. And he grabs his face because naturally taking on a guy who's massively strong and the size of the Kingpin, unlike the Ultimate Universe where he's just super massive, I'm pretty sure it's a stupid idea. Both of you, oh god damn it, man. You're here so I get to make an example of you. And he squashes his head with his mighty hands. The mayor's body won't be found. As council president, you are next in line, Melinda. Your job is to serve the city. I am the city. Do you understand? Of course. I've spoken to your father. He's a killer, but he's not a liar. I understand the two of you are estranged. Nonetheless, Tony spoke highly of you. Congratulations, Mayor Zucco. So she's the daughter of the person who killed Nightwing's parents. Yeah, that's probably not going to be a problem. 6 stitches and a vet bill that hurts more than the bite, and I'm heading home. The whole apartment block is mine. I bought it years back when I had way money, but that's long gone. I'm running out of cash, and I know you don't want to think about putting the rent up. Oh, see, Batman 101 for where the money went. Something's found. Something's wrong. Someone's in my apartment. Then he grabs his Nightwing outfit and prepares to fight who's ever in here. I'm not giving them a chance to react. Going fast, catch them by, and yeah, he fails. Only to realize Barbara Gordon. Yay, we gotta force this romance that I'm so not interested in. Surprise? Babs? If you're going to operate as a superhero out of an apartment, you need better security. I have cutting-edge security systems. Anyone can walk right in there with years of trespassing skills and advanced defense disabling technology. Did you come to Blüdhaven to point out my shortcomings? No, that's an added bonus. There's something I need to share with you. We're 3 stories up. Yes. Does Blüdhaven have flying dogs? Well, this is the DC universe. I'm pretty sure pigs flying is not really the shocking moment of your life. I mean, like, you're walking, even though there's no such technology right at this moment that should theoretically be able to do that. And even if there are technology pieces, because there is technology that can go ahead and keep a person mobilities, but it's more like you can walk, but you can't, like, do the things Barbara can do, even though she got shot in the spinal column. So yeah, her saying, "Does Blüdhaven have flying dogs?" is not really a weirdest thing you can do. I mean, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've encountered in the city. And Nightwing sums up that he's in a cartoon. He's basically in a DC universe. And naturally, Barbara is going into, oh my god, it's so cute mode. What's her name? He's going to the pound tomorrow. Oh, her next illness will give her a name. Huh. You're so Sure, you're so well known for turning your back on innocent creatures in need. The second she came through that window, this became her forever home. You just have to accept after you have a fur baby now, Dick Grayson. Baz, why are you here? Because, well, as I recall, I was chosen to be the executor of Alfred Pennyworth's will. Right. And he takes off his mask because, this is a difficult conversation since he wasn't there when Alfred was killed. And even when he was technically there, he wasn't actually there because, one, his memories were controlled by Rick Grayson, the Court of Owls were messing with him, and yeah. You missed the ring. You missed the ring. I was someone else. Yeah, Dick, you should take a seat. This is, well, it's gonna be a lot to take in. And the next page shows him, oh, he's shocked. I don't understand. I'm not surprised. It's a whole lot of zeros. He was. Why would a billionaire make me sandwiches and do my washing? For the same reason a billionaire could fight crime in Gotham. It's what he wanted to do. This may explain it better. I haven't opened it. Okay, so this is the thing I'm going to wonder. Okay, so Alfred has revealed that he has billions of dollars, which isn't actually surprising. He did work for the Waynes before Bruce, so actually he probably has a lot of money. Like, I'm pretty sure the military doesn't really accumulate, well, that kind of wealth. And plus, I'm pretty sure there was some extra funding he was given if anything should happen to them to look after Bruce. So naturally, I could buy into the idea that he did that. But there's just one problem, and people point this out in reviews and comics and in comments. Why is he leaving all this to just Dick Grayson? No, I'm not kidding. They leave a big majority. He leaves this well to just one of the Robins. He doesn't leave a portion to Jason Todd. He doesn't leave a portion to Tim Drake. He doesn't leave a portion to Damian. I'm pretty sure Damian, okay, Jason and Tim, okay, I can imagine and Tim taking a little bit of that money, but not as much. Jason Todd, well, he probably would need it, but at the same time, Batman probably being an asshole would probably stop it. Damian, that's a different subject. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want it. One is because he's the son of a billionaire, and also he's the grandson of a tyrannical demon lord. Thirdly, he wouldn't accept it even if he didn't have those heritage because the guilt's just too much. Remember, he's been doing a lot of that villain turn stuff out of grief. So yeah, with the exception of Jason Todd, I'm like, Tim Drake's pretty well off. So I don't think he would accept it out of respect. I feel like it would be best if Jason Todd had it. So yeah, I was like, why doesn't Jason Todd have any money coming from Alfred on this? Like, you would think, considering what happened to Jason Todd in his life and the fact that he was given a second chance because Superboy Prime liked to punch the universe, you would think that would be the case. So anyways, the letter goes and says, Master Grayson, please don't be alarmed. I didn't foresee my own death. And he starts out with a joke. Given our line of work, it was one of these it seems pundit. And I'm sure the fortune I'm leaving to you comes as something else of shock. As Mr. Wayne's legal guardian, I was given a large amount of Wayne Industries stock. And I proved my point. I was also given a ludicrous amount of wealth I just had no need for. I despise these warnings. I invested much of this wisely and ethically, and I plan to find a place where it would do the most good. In fact, I plan to come to you for advice. Like Bruce, your mind is astonishing. You can think of no ways no one else can, and you are a problem solver and the world is full of problems. I couldn't think of better hands to leave this fortune in. I believe you will see this not as a personal gain, but as an opportunity. because I believe in Dick Grayson. And I also believe in not giving this wealth to Jason Todd because he'll probably not do anything with it. Kind of shows you're his favorite. I believe in the boy who always stepped up when someone was in need. I believe in the man who just wants to help. Without wanting to apply too much pressure, I believe you can be the one of the greatest forces for good this world has ever seen. Whatever you choose to do, please know I am exceedingly proud of you. I don't really want to say this time when you were under editorial mandate to be an asshole, but we're not going to acknowledge that. Proud of you, proud of your heart, proud of your compassion, proud of your human, your optimism, and your strength in the face of everything that confronts you. And above all, we can say out loud, I am very proud to call you my son. Wow, Batman's probably gonna be pissed after that letter. No, everything's about me. So yeah, Nightwing cries as Barbara holds him down. Puts a hand on his shoulder in support. So we cut up at Blüdhaven after that emotional letter. What happened, Melita? Blockbuster did what Blockbuster does. It wasn't subtle. So the city is mine. I'm mayor. Oh, you ready for this? I am. What about Dick Grayson? I'm not ready for him yet. You can't wait too long. You may not get another chance. I know. Soon. Next issue, Ghosts from the Past of Nightwing. So, yeah. Now, honestly, you could make the argument she's gonna fulfill the destiny of Tony Zucco and whatnot, and I'm like, considering how they mention how she's estranged from her father, I get the feeling she's more like, and whatnot, like she's probably somewhat feeling repentant for what she's done, and this is supposed to lead into more hope and optimism for Blüdhaven's future, because Blüdhaven really needs mental help on the grounds of, oh my god, you're sick, city. You're sick. Sicko. So this was Nightwing 78. And my god, it's been a long time since I felt emotionally invested in this in Nightwing since before everything went down the drain. But that was then, this is now. But yeah, we're now back. Nightwing is back. Everything that makes him great is back. I'm excited for this. I can't wait what Tom Taylor's going to bring to the table. This was a good issue to start off with. And I'm looking forward to more. So, this was Neo Reality Entertainment's Pop Culture Omniversa presenting Nightwing issue 78, volume 4. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my content in the description below and search them up on YouTube. And stay tuned for more. I'll see you all next time. Peace and take care.